That's $100.
I got you. I got you.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
That wasn't me.
Right here, right here.
That was him.
You know how some people get so hungry for attention that they'll crash out in public just to keep their name buzzing? That's basically what happened here. Jack Doherty didn't just mess up once. He speed ran his own downfall in real time. This man really got himself permanently banned from every PGA Tour event for life.
All right, this is for everyone hating on me for getting banned from all PGA Tours and the waste management event and stuff. I honestly think that was the most harmless prank I could have done. And I think if anyone else did it, you guys would have thought it was funny, but I get it, you know, it was me, whatever, you guys do your thing.
Not suspended, not warned, banned for life. And the wild part? That's not even the worst of it. On top of that ban, he's now dealing with felony illegal substance charges in Miami, lost his Kick streaming deal, skipped a court hearing like it was no big deal, and somehow managed to get professional athletes and random Twitter users on the same page, united in pure frustration over him. That's rare. Usually the internet can't agree on anything, but when it comes to Jack, people are synced up. It's like he turned himself into the one thing nobody wants to be around. Brands backed away, sponsors went silent. Even fans who used to defend him started asking what he's doing. So how did he go from loud prank content to looking completely unemployable? This is what happens when chasing clout turns into chasing chaos. For months now, he's been spiraling in a way that feels almost unreal. Back in November 2025, he got arrested in Miami Beach after blocking 3 lanes of traffic on Washington Avenue. All to film content for his stream. 3 lanes. Real traffic. Real people just trying to get home. When police told him to move, he reportedly said, "I'll move once I'm done with this bet." Imagine saying that to law enforcement like it's a live stream chat moderator. That moment alone showed how disconnected he was acting. Officers aren't there for content. They're there to enforce the law. And things only got more serious from there. When he was arrested, authorities found substances on him. Early reports claimed it was Adderall, which already carries legal issues without a prescription. But once lab results came back, it was identified as a Schedule II controlled substance, which comes with much tougher penalties. That shifted the whole situation from bad decision to full legal crisis. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance, a third-degree felony, along with possession of marijuana and resisting an officer without violence. He posted a $3,500 bond and walked out, but walking out doesn't mean walking away. Court dates still exist. Consequences still exist. And now he's staring at the very real possibility of serious legal trouble that could follow him for years. This isn't just internet drama anymore. This is paperwork, judges, and long-term damage to his reputation stacking up fast. If he's convicted on all charges, he could be looking at up to 7 years in prison. 7 years, and it gets worse. After failing to show up to a scheduled court hearing in January 2026, the court pushed everything back.
So originally, the date was set for January 14th, 2026. I show up January 14th, which was yesterday, and I'm there like an hour early. We're waiting. I check the docket. He's there. It's supposed to happen at 9:30 and not 9. Okay, I guess we're just waiting a little bit longer. But we get there, we're waiting in trial, or in the courtroom, and then we find out he didn't show up.
And now his next hearing is set for May 7th. Missing a court date when you're already facing felony charges is not a smart move. That's the kind of decision that makes judges lose patience real fast. Now, most people in that situation would stay quiet, lay low, maybe try to show the court they're serious about turning things around. Not Jack. Instead of proving he's changed, he somehow thought it was a good idea to cause chaos at a professional golf event.
He's about to yell Jack to the golfer for $100, so.
This guy.
Ready for this? Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm happy. Yo, more shit. I'm so excited.
Hey, how many viewers we got?
We have 5,000.
5K?
Yes, sir. Oh, here we go.
Jack!
Because nothing screams, "I'm responsible now," like getting yourself banned from a major sports tournament. On February 6th, Jack showed up at the Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale. For context, the Phoenix Open is known as the rowdiest tournament on the PGA Tour. It's literally nicknamed the People's Open. The crowd is loud, there's energy, there's cheering. It's the one golf event where party vibes are actually part of the culture. And somehow, even in that environment, Jack managed to get himself permanently banned.
I'm trespassing you from all future PGA Tour tournaments. If you show up at a PGA Tour tournament again, you'll be arrested. Do you understand that?
Forever? For life?
Let that sink in. The loudest, most chaotic golf event on tour decided he crossed the line. that's next level behavior. Here's what reportedly happened. Jack was live streaming when he approached a spectator near a fairway bunker. At that moment, professional golfer Mackenzie Hughes was getting ready to take an important shot. Timing matters in golf. Silence matters. Focus matters. Jack allegedly offered the spectator $100 in cash to yell, "Jackass," right as Hughes started his backswing.
He's about to yell "jackass" to the golfer for $100, so.
This guy.
Him.
Ready for this shit?
Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm happy. Yo, more shit. I'm so excited.
Hey, how many viewers we got?
We have 5,000.
5K?
Yes, sir. Oh, here we go.
Jackass!
The guy took the money and did exactly that. He yelled it mid-swing, disrupting the shot instantly. Hughes, his caddy, and tournament security quickly figured out who set it up. It didn't take long. Within seconds, security and local authorities stepped in before Jack could slip away.
Jack Doherty, is that you?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing here?
Not sure. Just, enjoying the waste management.
Don't do this, all right? Let's,
Sure.
We know exactly what you're doing here. Don't play this game with me, okay?
How do we work this out then? Because I love golf, I don't want to be banned forever. So how about we find a positive way out of this too, so it's not just a negative result?
Officials informed him he was permanently banned from PGA Tour events. Not just that day, not just that course, permanently. They also made it clear that if he tried to return, he could be arrested for trespassing. That's serious. And what makes it even more ironic is that Jack has claimed to be a big golf fan.
Mr. Steve, just so you know, nobody my age gives a f about golf, besides me.
But real fans respect the sport. They respect the players. They understand that athletes train their whole lives for moments like that. Paying someone to disrupt a professional during a live competition isn't fandom. It's chasing attention at someone else's expense. When officials stood firm and didn't budge, Jack switched up fast.
We're done with this discussion.
All right, cool, then we're done. I'll leave. I don't care. Thank you so much. I'll take my ID back. Thank you, sir.
I'll give it to you when I'm done.
I'm done. Thank you. All right, I don't give a fuck that I can't go to a boring golfing event for the rest of my life.
1 second he was trying to explain himself. The next he was acting like he didn't care and was just gonna leave anyway. That flip is classic Jack. First, he dodges responsibility. Then he tries to smooth talk his way out. And when that fails and real consequences hit, he goes cold, defensive, and starts pretending the whole thing never mattered to him in the first place. It's a pattern people have seen before. He even tried to downplay golf like it's irrelevant, which makes no sense. Golf is actually booming with younger audiences right now, and events like the Phoenix Open pull huge crowds and massive online engagement. But whenever something doesn't go his way, suddenly it's lame or soft. The contradiction is wild. 1 minute he's showing up for clout at a major PGA event, the next he's acting like the sport doesn't matter. That back and forth energy just makes everything look even more unserious. And he didn't stop after getting escorted out. Instead of taking the L quietly, he jumped on social media and called the golf world the softest generation ever.
I don't think you guys could possibly be softer these days. Like, what does this world come to? Everybody is so soft, and yeah, saying jackass on a golfer's backswing is like all of a sudden the worst thing you could possibly do. You guys act like I murdered someone. Like, grow up. You guys are the softest generation ever.
Acting like people were overreacting. He framed it like he barely did anything. But let's be real, he got banned from the one tournament that actually encourages loud crowds and party vibes. That's not the sport being soft. That's organizers deciding someone crossed a line. The internet wasted no time lighting him up. People pointed out the irony. He paid $100 for someone else to yell during a pro golfer's backswing, something he didn't even have the nerve to do himself, and it cost him a lifetime ban. That's a terrible trade. Others highlighted the bigger issue. He's 20 years old, but the behavior felt way younger. Paying strangers to disrupt athletes during a live competition and calling it comedy didn't land the way he probably expected. Even Mackenzie Hughes, the golfer whose shot was disrupted, responded with composure. He didn't rant, he didn't escalate. He handled it professionally and moved on, which honestly made the contrast even clearer. One side focused on the game, the other side focused on attention. Meanwhile, Jack is online having full-blown meltdowns, trying to justify everything. He keeps acting like this is some random misunderstanding, like people just woke up and decided to target him for no reason. But what he doesn't seem to get is that these consequences didn't come out of nowhere. This isn't a one-time slip, it's a pattern, and people are tired of the pattern. His whole brand has been built around pushing boundaries, bothering strangers, causing scenes in public, and treating everyone around him like background characters in his live stream. At first, that kind of shock content might grab attention, but over time, it stops being funny and starts looking reckless. When every stunt is louder than the last, eventually something snaps. And now, that snap came with real-world consequences that can't just be edited out. Here's the part that makes the situation even more serious. He's currently out on bond for felony illegal substance charges. He has a court date in May. Prosecutors don't just look at the original charges. They also look at how someone behaves between arrest and trial. Are they staying out of trouble? Are they showing accountability? Are they trying to turn things around? That stuff matters. Instead of laying low and showing growth, he's out here getting banned from major sporting events and doubling down online. No apology tour, no reflection, just more chaos. Legal experts have pointed out that behavior like this can seriously damage someone's chances at a favorable plea deal. It sends a message that the person hasn't learned anything and can't follow basic rules. Judges notice that. Prosecutors notice that. Then the PGA Tour released an official statement saying they have zero tolerance for orchestrated interference with competition and that the ban will not be reconsidered under any circumstances. That means no Masters, no US Open, no Phoenix Open, nothing. He's permanently barred from attending PGA Tour events. That's not a temporary suspension. That's a full blacklist from one of the most respected organizations in professional sports. And with all of this happening while he's fighting felony charges, it just adds more weight to the situation. When you prioritize attention over accountability, the fallout doesn't just stay online. It follows you into courtrooms, contracts, and real life. Clout over everything. That's the lane he picked. He traded relationships, legal standing, brand deals, platform access, and honestly his own reputation just to stay trending for a few hours at a time. And the craziest part? The attention doesn't even hit like it used to. The views are slipping. The shock value isn't shocking anymore. When your whole strategy is go bigger, go louder, eventually people stop reacting. And when the clicks slow down, all that's left are the consequences waiting in real life. Now he's staring at felony charges, lifetime bans, and a future where major brands and serious partners will think twice before even answering a call. That's not just internet drama, that's long-term damage. And the irony is heavy. At one point, he really had momentum. Millions of subscribers, big sponsorships, real money on the table. He had the chance to level up, clean up the image, and build something that could last. Instead of evolving, he doubled down on the chaos. Instead of growing with his audience, he leaned harder into the behavior that keeps blowing up in his face. And while Jack is clearly responsible for his own moves, it does raise a bigger question. Who keeps tuning in? Who keeps hyping this up? Because these stunts don't happen in a vacuum. There's always someone behind the camera, someone taking the money, someone playing along. The PGA Tour situation wasn't just another headline. It felt like the moment where a lot of people collectively said, yeah, this isn't it. Not funny, not edgy, just reckless. At this point, it feels like he's stuck in a cycle. Push limits, face backlash, act unbothered, repeat. No signs of slowing down, no signs of real reflection, just more spiraling. But what do you think? Is this rock bottom for Jack, or does he still have further to fall? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the BeyondFame channel, share this with someone who's been watching this unfold, and I'll catch you in the next one.